Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have another great reading for you guys, and we hope you guys are doing great as well. Yeah, I hope you guys are just doing so nicely, right? So let's see what we have, and take what fits, Sagittarius, and leave the rest out, right? So let's start with our famous oracle spread, as we always do. These have been shuffled. Yes, they have. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. It's a big old deck here. We have the Vision card, and we have Loss. Wow, it looks like an ending and a new beginning. That's what that looks like. And we're headed right now into this full moon in Capricorn, which can definitely be endings and new beginnings. Could be. That's what full moons are about. We have the Toad. Something's either funny or very grotesque. Yeah, and I feel like something's gross here or grotesque. Grotesque. It's next to a Loss, Mary Shelley, and we have identity. Somebody had like they changed their whole idea about what they wanted for their life. That's what that's about with the identity card. It's really more like an identity crisis. Who am I and what do I want for my life? Yeah, they're just showing Angela Carter there, who, talked about women's rights, but this isn't really about that, but it is about identity, right? We're not talking about women's rights here. Yeah, no. So let's see what else we have. And we have the Lion, and this is Mastery. Yeah, some type of hard lesson here about what somebody wanted for their life, or maybe what they've done, or some type of experience here, because there's loss and there is a new beginning that's going to show up here with Vision as the first card based on someone's vision. But this identity card, sometimes it can mean there's a hard lesson learned. Yeah, things are challenging, right? Yeah. And we have the Family. Sorry, this is Shirley Jackson, and this was kind of about a hate crime. It was, but it's just showing that her, we won't talk about that here either, but these cards are, they have situations, right, that show the experience to describe what's going on here, the energy, but she's there in her house. And, her home is her castle, right? And in the back, there's like this kind of picture here of this castle. But the coffee cup is spilled over. And it's spilled over on her, her dining room table. That means that there's trouble within the family. That's what that means. And for her, they were being mean, because, they were, they were just being awful people, whoever. Somebody put like the swastika or whatever, however it's pronounced, on her house, right? Horrible. And we have the Cauldron, and the Cauldron is about, it can be about all good things that are made in the cauldron, kind of like the cosmic womb. But let's look at the Cauldron. It may be something from the past as well. Let's have a look at that card. Oh, okay, hold on. Where is the Cauldron? Here it is. It talks about creativity. Yeah, where things are made, right? The rich broth, surprising yourself. Somebody here has a breakup within a family and they've surprised themselves. Like they thought they were going to stay forever. Yeah, pretty sure that's what this is about. Right? Yeah. Very interesting here. If you want to get a psychic reading, Sagittarius, I always check for accuracies. So yeah, and they are. And they're a lot of fun. We have different formatting. I have live video calls. I have a recording. Or I can record the live video call. If you want to understand somebody, get a psychic reading. Yes. On them. Yeah. Or if you have something that, for your own, like you are trying to reach an answer or something, or you have gain insight on a situation, I can help you with that too, for sure. I'm also a life coach. The tarot readings are done the same way. You choose the format. And Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading for you. Check that out. They have their own link below in the description box. And I'm also a past life reader. So, I do past life regression sessions, really. I'm a practitioner. They're super powerful, and you learn so much about yourself, and that should be the most important subject on the planet, right? It should be, yeah. And somebody asked me to help them recently. I don't mean bring them bread or bring them, $100 or $300 or whatever. I don't mean that. I mean they asked me to kind of pay for something, and I just said, once you kind of go into your own self-discovery, come back and talk to me, and I might be, because you need to understand yourself first before, kind of paying for this thing that she wanted, right? Yeah. So let's get into this, Sagittarius, and we have the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups, I'm pretty sure somebody is coming to tell you all about this vision they have to be with you, Sagittarius. And there is loss here. There's like family loss. I don't mean somebody died. No, I mean, it's possible, right? And, but, I usually talk about love. I feel like it's a breakup in this reading when we talk about family loss. I'm pretty sure. Because this identity card says, what do I want? Or who do I want to be with? That's what that's about. Yeah. She kind of had a bad attitude, Angela Carter. Like, I didn't even watch her. I have no idea, right? Yeah, she was doing the women's lib thing, and I was a little girl. Yeah, right? So I don't know. So, my bad, right? Let's see what we have, Sagittarius. We start with the Page of Wands, and we have the Knight of Wands now, and the Two of Pentacles. This talks about, I wonder if I can have a brand new path and a new direction in my life. And in the challenge is the Knight of Wands. This could be you, Sagittarius. It could be the Three of Wands. Look at all these wands. And the wands are about the future, basically, because it's about movement and things that inspire us. Yeah, and we have the Knight of Cups. Things that are of passion as well with the wands. And we have the Hanged Man, the Fool, and the Ace of Swords. So we've got some very cool cards here. Let's look at this reading here. But in the challenge is the Knight of Wands. This could be, if I take action, can I have a brand new path or direction? This is, somebody is doing that regardless. Yeah, regardless. But they're still wondering how it's going to turn out. Maybe they think you're going to throw the coffee cup over, Sagittarius, and say, forget it, it's over. Maybe this is your family relationship with somebody, possibly. This can talk about sometimes meddling family members as well. It can. I mean, it's not the usual, but, they can, right? Not in my family, they don't, but I know that they do. We have the Chariot card, not everybody, but yeah. And see, this is about movement, and that's what I was saying. But this conditional, when we see the Chariot in the crossing energy here. Yeah. Three of Wands is external to you. This right here is about ending and a new beginning, because he has his back turned, but he's looking out at these ships. That's his future, right? And we have it with the Page of Swords. This person is wondering if they can have a future with you. And it can be if they've turned their back on somebody else. Maybe you are the mistress. Maybe you're the family woman here, or man, right? Just depends. I feel like this person wants you to be their family. This is a vision, starts the reading. That's a beautiful first card. This person might find you funny, Sagittarius, because I have this toad over here. That could have made them really think about their life without you. Because it's next to the identity. What do I really want? I feel like this person feels like you're funny, and you're a lot of joy to be around. We have the Three of Cups here in the psyche, in the environment. This is not, usually the physical environment. It's the psyche, right? In the soul. I feel like this person has fun with you, or they feel joyful with you. Ace of Swords, and here we have the Knight of Cups. This is how they see themselves. See, they're bringing you this cup, this offer. And in the past, we see the Ace of Swords reversed. That's an ending. When we have vision and loss next to it, the Fool is the concern. See, I want this new beginning. In the environment, we'll get a card, Three of Cups, with the Page of Pentacles. So, we started the reading. Bottom of the deck was the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Swords here, Page of Pentacles here. These are, messengers. Yeah, they are. This person has a message and an offer. Here they are asking you to reunite. Or to tell you, like you make them happy and they have a lot of fun with you. That could be going on here too. And but regardless, they're coming to talk to you about happy times that they want to spend with you. And I believe this person's going to tell you how happy they realize they were with you. Yeah, because of this identity. It really means identity crisis. I didn't know who I was or what I wanted. Trust me, half the world's walking around like that. Yeah, it's like, Seven of Cups, the hopes and fears, Two of Swords. They've already chosen this. This was a choice made a while ago. And the Hangman showing up is some type of loss. Because it's concerned with, this is the 12th house of loss, of surrender, dissolution, endings, and surrender. Did I say surrender? I did, right? But when they say surrender, it usually means surrender to the divine, which means, yeah, I should probably surrender another relationship or surrender this career I have because I'm aligning with my true self, with my soul. And that's the divine. It's this higher consciousness that we are part of, the universe. We have it with Judgment. Wow. Something sacrificed here, especially when we see loss. This could be rebirth, but there's a decision here. Here's the Seven of Cups next to Judgment. That decision's, it's been made. It's not up here in the root, why it's all happening. This decision's already been made here. It's a sacrifice. Let something go. This is based on, here's the 12. The Hangman's based on the 12th house. The 12th house is the last signs ruled by Pisces. The last house and the last sign. So it means the ending. It can mean like the ending of like surrender to the divine, because it can mean transcendence, and this is surrendering to the divine. With that we have overcoming, right? But spiritually, yeah, that's transcendence. And we have the moon with it. Look at that, 3 majors. They made this decision and they're confused here, Sagittarius. If they're going to see if this vision will come true for them. Somebody went and got a divorce for you, or some big time, it looks like, breakup, just so they could be with you. Remember, we have the cauldron. This is about a rich broth. It's also about surprising yourself. I feel like this person has grown with this identity crisis. Identity crisis can be like, whoa, it can be like your whole life ends at one point and, and now you're like, shit, what am I going to do? And it allows somebody to see what is really rich in their life that is connected, associated with the vision card, where we see Virginia Woolf, and she's holding this tiny plant that is growing into this beautiful long, kind of some type of vine that, Rapunzel might, the prince might be able to, climb up to rescue Rapunzel or whoever's in there, right? That little tiny, it's a vision that will grow into something very big and very beautiful. And that's what this is about. I'm going to end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If you guys want to get a reading with me, please check out the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe, Sagittarius. It does help me to keep these readings coming. It really does. Thanks so much, guys.